On quiz number 2, they're asking us which should this height should be for the tank over here to have a pressure of 80 kilopascals. Oh, and one note. This is a gauge pressure. Gauge pressure. Okay? So, we have our equation, which is pressure is equal to the fluid density times the gravity times the difference between the heights of the levels of the fluid. So here we have a different height than here in point 2. So this was a short quiz, an easy one, because almost the only thing we have to do is to substitute. So here I already substitute. This is the density of the mercury. This is the mercury's density. This is the gravity. And this is the height that we don't know. So the only thing that we need to do is to calculate this h, to obtain the value of this height. So we know that P should be 80 kilopascals, right? 80 kilopascals should be equal to 13,600 times 9.81 times the height. So if we get rid of these factors and move them over here, we get 80 kilopascals divided into 13,600 by 9.81, and that gives us 0.6 meters. So this is the answer to the first part of the quiz. Now for the second part, we need to do the same thing, but with water. So here we have the density of water. Here's the gravity, and here's the height, which is the value we have to obtain. And the only thing we need to do is the same thing that we did over here. So now we're having 80 kilopascals divided into 1,000 by 9.81. That's equal to H, and that gives me 8.1549 meters. So this is the answer to the second part of the problem. So we can notice that this value, 0.6 meters, is much lower than this value. This is because the mercury has a higher density compared to the water. So in order to obtain the same pressure of 80 kilopascals, we need to get a higher difference in the distance of the two levels of the fluid.